All right, hell yeah. So I have limited time. I have about 30 minutes, maybe 45. And so I'm not even going to chisel this. This is all hardened from the other day. But I really have to focus on getting foam. I'm going to foam from basically here. And I think that's, yeah, perfect. Right from there. And I'm going to go all the way around. And, if I do have the foam, might as well take it all the way out to the end. I will, or, what I mean? Yeah, might as well just take it out to the end because I'm not quite sure if I want to do like a second step down. So hell yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Booyah! All right, we are flying, busting it out, and hell yeah, and you can kind of see what we're doing. We're just doing strips, and then so the thinner the strips, the more it can kind of follow the contour. And so even like right in here, I'll try to get a little triangle and I'll match it up with over there. All right, going good. We even got this where we can get that nice and tight. Hell yeah. All right, hell yeah. So we got this fully wrapped all the way around. And, like I said, I have limited time. And so I'm literally going to, yeah, just start foaming. Hell yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to vacuum up. We'll see.
All right. My pop said, hey, don't use this because it comes out not like a bead, it comes out just a little bit better. All right, so it'll be about $5 per side, maybe. So probably 3 cans total. So hell yeah, there's 1 can done. Yeah, this is 4G. It says shake well. I don't know if you need to go overboard. There's no. It's just to make sure that it's mixed. I would imagine. I don't think it has anything to do with the aerosol. I guess paint doesn't have anything to do with the aerosol either. It's just separation. Oh, I forgot to clear it. Okay. All right, hell yeah. And I might as well seal the deal on this one. That makes sense to make it like brickwork. They should give it some extra juice. Oh, I'm so glad my dad told me about just wearing this and then just because it then comes out so much better. Hell yeah! So it's looking great. All right, so 2 bottles per side. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Hell yeah. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna set it. Well, I mean, might as well. I mean, you paid your money, so put this camera up here. Trying to just get a lot. This is just a camera phone with a mount, just like an Amazon mount on a tripod. So it should be just pretty simple. Hell yeah. That's why no one films anything, just because it's like, it's hard to set up. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. All right, hell yeah. All right, 4th bottle. Now this stuff is like $8 to $10 on the shelf because you have a fancy nozzle. Now this was literally at the lumber, like customer service for lumber at Lowe's, underneath the shelf, just with like an assortment of stuff. It was tons of this stuff, and it was only $5.80. You can get the black stuff, it's a little bit better. But hell yeah, compared to $8, this was $4.80. It's almost half as expensive. No nozzle, but we're finding that you just do this. Hell yeah. Try to do one more piece if I can find one. Hell yeah. All right. I think I'm done. So hell yeah. So we did it. Probably under 45 minutes. And hell yeah. I love, that's the thing in life over the last probably 4 or 5 years. Kind of having a mentality of like throwing in the towel on stuff. And don't hurt yourself. But if you can rush through stuff, do a worse job because you'll probably figure out how to do a better job faster. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're done. All right. All right, so sick. Hell yeah.
All right, hell yeah. So we've been vacuumed up, and so we're done for the day. I'm pretty satisfied. And I'm definitely learned a few things for sure. I think the brickwork is a better way to go. Well, obviously, because it hears in between. I guess I just wasn't even thinking about that when I was, putting this together. But it also worked. Well, hell yeah, and it kind of expands, so it kind of pushes it around. But it did work for just cutting all the panels like I did, and then going for it. And so, hell yeah. And I did test a little bit with the grater, and this stuff grates pretty good. It it's it's tacky, you know what I mean? Because it's such a good glue that it grips so well that it's more likely to come apart in chunks. And so, when shearing it, yeah, I'll have to kind of figure out the best technique for that. But hell yeah, it's looking pretty sweet. And now we're back to square one. Basically, we just have a rounded bottom, and so that's kind of intrigues me because with a fully rounded boat this way, you can still release the other side. You know what I mean? It reduces the need for a stair step, and so hell yeah. So anyway, so that stair step, could be pretty good over there. Hell yeah. But we've kind of eliminated our stair step, and so I'll have to, now I get to put it back in or do whatever I want. And then so back here is definitely more of a smooth design. But obviously, you know what I mean? If you had a boat, it would probably look more like this, than such an extreme stair step with those rails. But hell yeah, I could still, put a double rail in as well, like right here, to have. I think that would be a cool idea. I'm at least going to do that, where you actually have a double rail off of that rail. Okay, hell yeah. So we're done for tonight. Thanks for joining me. Booyah.